I'm Brent Trey Sands, the writer and the creator of the Impound universe. This is the second episode of the revamped Impound podcast. Sitting here with my boy iamkhryanshank.
What's going on, y'all? One time for the one time. What's happening? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right, bro. Just another episode. Just trying to get in where I fit in. Put some paint where it ain't.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
You like that? Yeah. Put some paint where it ain't. That's all it's about.
Oh, God.
You can't put paint where it already lies.
You foul.
know what I mean?
Ooh, that's some shit. Ooh.
Macaroni don't make itself.
What you saying?
But, yeah, bro. You know, I think, we did a whole episode talking about comics and things.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk a little bit more. I think about, you watch Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Oh, my Jesus. As long as we're not talking about that nasty M. Night Shyamalan. Yes, I watched Avatar.
You watched the Netflix series of Avatar?
I'm still trying to get through it, actually.
You don't like it?
Let me say this. It's not that I don't like it. It's still something off that, for one, I just can't get through. I'm appreciative of what's happening. They're actually, for one, they got everybody casted at least somewhat decent.
Yeah.
For me, at least, it still feels, one, rushed. Two, I'm a little bored.
Yeah. I mean, I liked it. I liked it. I knew I wasn't going to like it more than the cartoon.
Of course.
And I think, when it came to the Avatar Netflix series, I think there's a few things that they expanded on that I thought was dope, but it's not going to feel the same. I'll say this, I don't think I'll ever watch it again. If I'm going to rewatch it and I want to see Aang and I want to see the Avatar universe, I'm just going to go to the cartoon. But I'm glad that I watched the Netflix series because there were parts of it that, like, I did think needed to be focused on. Like, I liked, I don't know, you probably hadn't seen it all, but there's this part where when Iroh got captured. And,
I did see that part. That was episode, I want to say, 5, maybe?
Possibly.
Yeah.
But he,
I got that far at least.
That soldier told him why he doesn't like him. And he told him, because of you and your war at Ba Sing Se, my brother got killed when he was 19.
Right.
And I think in the cartoon, they didn't do enough showing Iroh's carnage.
Yeah.
We just know Iroh as the wise, older uncle to Zuko trying to be better. But the reality is he has a high body count and a high death toll.
He does.
And I think that was dope that they at least showed that, expanded on that a little bit more.
I'm going to be quite honest. Even though I seen it, I was like going back and forth, falling asleep and coming back. I don't know why, bro. It's just like Iroh, he's actually casted very well. For me, the only part that I just got goosebumps over was Avatar Kyoshi.
Avatar Kyoshi scene was dope.
I was like, there we go.
Yeah.
We here.
Because we never really got to see her get down.
We here.
Yeah.
This is what should have been an animated shit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, maybe we got something going on. But for me, bro,
they should give Kyoshi her own cartoon.
Oh my God, that'd be fire.
Avatar Kyoshi should have her own cartoon.
That would be fire. But
she has a really dope story.
But from Sora, I mean, just the characters themselves, Aang, Sora, Korra, who I say Sora.
Yeah.
See that boy, that's how they're just not memorable for me. But the actors are just for me, in my humblest opinion.
Well, Korra's not in it. You mean Katara?
What'd I say?
Korra.
Good Lord.
We said Kyoshi and Aang, so I think you were talking about Avatar Korra next.
Shit. No. Because that's actually a whole other question I got actually for later on. But from the actual series itself, I just wasn't tuned in.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't tuned in. I feel like it's still the pacing.
It's missing something.
The pacing for me is just off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The pacing for me is off, and then on top of that, I'm just not into the live action, like turning in animes into live actions. Not anymore.
Yeah.
like after they basically butchered, one of my favorite animes is Death Note.
Yeah. Just over it.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
Why do we keep doing this?
Yeah.
But
I look at it like I said. It's not better. It's worth a watch. I don't feel like it disrespected the universe. At least like that movie was disrespectful.
Oh, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, it didn't disrespect the Avatar universe, but
it was bad as evolution.
It just was what it was.
Yeah.
It still had a certain level of kind of like television show versus like it didn't feel like Game of Thrones or like it didn't feel like movie quality either. It kind of still felt like television show, if that makes sense. And I think it was like you need to go all the way big with this or don't do it. Yeah.
Don't do it. Let me ask you this real quick. Totally off topic. You know what I'm saying? We'll come back to it. Flash of CW and Avatar.
I don't want to see CW. I don't like any of the nothing in CW was good.
Not even the Arrowverse?
Nah, hell nah. I can't do none of that. Every single time I tried.
That's another day.
Yeah, every single time I tried, I get 10, 20 minutes in, I'm like, there's no way.
Oh, bro,
I can't look like just cloth costume, television. You either have to go all the way or I can't do it.
Okay.
If it was a cartoon, that's different. But live action, I can't spare the detail. It knocks me out of the fiction. So it's like how even though the Disney Plus shows, they're not all that great, you need that type of production. You need all that type of production. At least even the Netflix ones, like Luke Cage. It needs to be that level or better.
Okay, I was about to say.
CW.
Don't cover my Luke Cage now.
No, I love that whole thing. The Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, all those, I love those. Daredevil. But
except Iron Fist.
Quality, yeah, Iron Fist was garbage.
Horrible.
The Defenders was garbage too, though. The one where they all came together.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I wasn't messing with that one. But
really?
the individuals, the Punisher was dope.
Punisher was the shit.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to that. I don't know his name. Shout out to that actor.
He was a perfect cast for him.
Cold-blooded.
But yeah, it just I can't do CW. I just can't.
I feel it.
I've tried.
I don't know, man.
The cornballs for me.
I've kind of
a lot of people like it. A lot of people,
bro. For the CW, I mean, even for Black Lightning, it was cold. I'm getting all.
You know what's funny is, was Black Lightning done by CW?
Could have sworn it was.
It might be, but I don't think so. It's possible. But I was gonna say I liked Black Lightning.
Yeah.
But I still kind of liked it to an extent.
To a degree.
Yeah, I can't compare it to the stuff that's better.
Yeah.
But Black Lightning was good.
Yeah.
Black Lightning was like, you ever watch the show? This is not even comic related. All American.
Yeah.
If All American had a bigger budget,
oh my Jesus,
it would have been rivaling everything.
Oh my Lord.
The story and the characters and stuff was dope, but it felt a little cheesy.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But
you still watched the whole thing though, because it was.
Oh, I did.
The casting and the writing was great.
And the suspense was there.
It was there.
Like,
it was there. The acting was there. You know all of that was there. So I think everyone feels the same way about All American though. Like, it was just a couple $1 million away from an all-time classic.
Facts.
Still, I still would give it a classic though. Like for sports television series.
Yeah.
I don't know which ones. How many I would say is above it. Not for sports television series.
Well, if we go back to the old, Friday Night Lights.
That's not that's a show.
Yeah.
They made a show on that.
That's back in the day. That's like early 2000s.
Because I think I never seen that. Because when I think of
fire.
Right. Well, I'm tripping. Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, not the movie.
Okay. Show. Yeah. And then look, for some reason, Any Given Sunday came into my head. I'm like,
Jamie Foxx.
I'm like, hold on. No, Friday Night Lights, the movie was dope. I never watched the show.
The show is top tier.
Yeah.
Television of sports.
But yeah, that's how I look at that's how I looked at Black Lightning and the superhero genre.
Okay.
We was about to go.
But yeah, coming back. So like I said,
to Avatar.
So like I said, you know what I'm saying? For me, the live action Avatar, I just feel like it just needs to go. I see they got cleared for season 2 and 3, basically books 2 and 3. I would watch if hopefully they get Toph right.
Yeah.
I've heard rumors of what's going on with Toph and the character.
Toph got to be right.
It has to be. And from what I have in this, don't judge me. I don't know it. Allegedly, that's what they all say. Allegedly, that Toph is not going to be blind.
Look, if they do that, I'm out.
Allegedly.
If Toph isn't blind in book 2 of the live action, I'm out.
She's not blind because of her limitation, and they don't want to necessarily bring basically her limitation into like a negative light, but it's not within the actual story itself.
Yeah, because they have been making little strange changes. that people agreed with or didn't disagree with. That's not one that I don't think anybody would be happy about that.
I wouldn't either.
Because they show her disability as empowering.
Yes.
That's the whole point of her. It's like Daredevil.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or what they would say is a limitation,
yes.
she uses it to her advantage and becomes goated.
100% agree.
So it's not like you just have to paint it that way. It's already painted that way. Just follow the blueprint. Nobody looks at Toph as helpless.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just this, the studio exec trying to basically mess with something that was already great.
Perfect.
But just trying to,
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro.
Facts. This whole inclusive, thing is just, it feels like participation trophies. That's how I feel about it. Crucify me, I don't care. But that's allegedly what I have heard. If that's the case, then I'm just not watching.
Yeah, I'm not gonna want that version of Toph. I'm not gonna lie.
It all together,
that's what makes her goated.
Hell,
All right, well, let me ask you this:
what's up?
Who's the strongest in every element of Avatar? So let's start with fire. Who is the strongest firebender in history?
In history?
Out of all the firebenders, who would you say is the strongest?
I'm probably gonna go with. I'm probably gonna go with the Fire Lord. Even though his bending was, taken, of course, but the Fire Lord, or Zuko's father, that nigga was a menace.
Yeah,
a menace.
That's who I go with too. To me, it's not even like a debate on who's the most powerful firebender. It's Ozai.
Yeah,
but people will say Iroh, and I don't think Iroh is not as naturally powerful, but Iroh has studied the most. He has a higher battle IQ.
Yes.
But he's not just naturally more powerful.
Yeah, he's got the LG strength.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's figured out more.
Yeah.
He's more of a student of bending and fighting than Ozai was. But if you were just to compare fire blasters side by side, Ozai's is bigger. Yeah.
He whooping that ass.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this though. Azula.
Azula's right there.
Well,
she's right there, but I still give it to Ozai. But Azula's cold though. She's a prodigy.
That motherfucker crazy.
Yeah, Azula's cold.
She did Zuko.
Yeah, Azula is cold.
Like, bro, she don't care. But of course, she's more, just sporadic, and as soon as she lose her cool, she out of there.
She's tripping.
She out of there. But at the same time, that I don't know.
She's
close up there.
She's up there for sure.
All right, next. What you think? Water.
Who's the strongest waterbender in history?
History. Only because I'm going with my girl because of her blood bending.
Katara?
I'm only going with her because of blood bending. I know there are a couple waterbenders, that can do it, but as far as I'm concerned, she's she is the master. She knows what's up. And in that retrospect, which we'll probably get to that question in a minute, but a bloodbender, soloing.
Yeah.
Soloing.
Katara, I look at Katara, she's the strongest of her time, but I think the strongest waterbender is Amon.
Really?
Yeah. Telepathically bloodbender.
Oh shit!
Without a full moon.
You're right.
Any point in time of the day.
Oh yo.
And he could take your bending away from you with
Facts. I forgot all about.
Forgot about Amon. His whole family. I look at Katara. She's the fourth strongest waterbender in history. Okay. I look at it. It goes Amon, his dad Yakon, the brother Turlock.
Facts.
Then Katara.
Turlock was savage.
Because Turlock didn't master the telepathic side of it, but he could still bloodbend you whenever he wants.
Factual.
So, he didn't need a full moon. So he's still at the top of waterbending.
I forgot homie didn't even need.
Nah, but Amon was different. Yo. He was making you just miss him with your attacks. This is the thing about Amon that people don't understand. We never even seen non-holding back peak fighting Amon.
Fact.
He did all of that while hiding his bending. You didn't even know he was a bender. So not only was he doing telepathically bloodbending you didn't even know he was a bender at all.
Facts.
What would have been the difference if Amon took his mask off and said, I don't care.
Right.
I'm killing everybody.
Facts.
And started adding his hands to it and really got in his bag and bending?
Oh, yo.
we never seen that part of him.
That's wild, yo.
Cause even when he fought Korra, he didn't necessarily lose. His identity got exposed and he left because he had nothing else to fight for. But if he would have came out that water and looked at Korra and said,
"We never seen.
I'm on you. I'm on you. Yeah, I'm on you." It would have been different. Where he had nothing else to lose. Because she didn't have the Avatar state yet.
That's wild.
Because the Avatar state's the only thing that was defeating the blood bending. That's the only thing powerful enough.
I feel like that's not fair for us. You know what I'm saying? For some of us that even, we know his abilities, but we just haven't seen it.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to really,
the problem with the Korra series was every season they told them that was the last season. So that's why Amon was only one season. That's why everything was always one season.
Yeah.
Because they were told this is it.
Yeah.
So they only wrote it for one. Amon, it would have been a much better thing. I love the Legend of Korra series. It's not as good as The Last Airbender, but I do think it's underappreciated. But it would have been better if Amon was like the villain for 3 seasons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And had more time to build out that character and, take the same way as the Last Airbender. But I think the Amon series was dope.
That arc, I would have liked a longer arc.
Yeah, that's what it should have been. Yeah. And I think that the Amon one, and then I love the Zahir one.
Yes.
That one was fire.
Yo, I just don't understand some of the hate for Korra. For the series in general. Yeah. Not even for the Avatar, which she does get a lot of hate for some reason.
Yeah.
But the series itself is very,
it's good, bro.
It's very complicated. I mean, complicated, emotional, to friendships, to even, the debate with, Avatar Korra and, Shorty at the end, as far as love interests are concerned. It's just a whole lot of, for me,
unnecessary hate.
Yeah, and I feel like their character development was better than the original Avatar for Aang.
It depends on who though. For who? I'll say this: Zuko's development to me is the best development. Zuko's arc was just dope. I didn't even see it coming until it was already upon us.
Facts.
And it made sense.
Facts.
It made so much sense.
I like personally.
But there's different. To me, Korra had better villains. Amon is my favorite villain.
Yeah.
And I don't think Ozai being the villain, we didn't even see him get down until the end. Azula is an amazing villain.
Ozai was a Thanos. So.
Yeah. Admiral Zhao, who cares?
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But Zahir and Amon to me are better than both of Aang's.
Zahir's just, his resolve was wild.
Wow.
And I'm like, yo, this is a series. This is what, hero and villain is supposed to be about. Like I said, no shade to, Aang and his crew and even the TV show, but Korra's just storyline and pacing period could, get a little off sometimes, but just seeing even Korra's development,
and the development of the universe.
Facts.
Kind of going into the future where technology started interfering.
This is something that honestly could, we could relate in this time, in this era.
It makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? For change and for even technological changes that we have to not only adapt to, but, people that have also, stayed in the past.
Yeah.
That's we can't move forward because it needs to stay this way. No.
It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same story of like The Last Samurai, where the samurai still was living and dying by the sword and guns were showing up.
Facts.
And that's what killed them ultimately, is they didn't evolve with it.
Yeah.
But I loved The Legend of Korra when it came out. I always thought it was dope. I didn't realize till years later on the internet that people didn't like it. And now it seems like people are starting to come around and be like, I think y'all were being too harsh. Basically, the OG Avatar fans were the ones that were hating. Now the new wave is showing up and they're just watching them for what they are. They're not as angry about they're not as angry about it. They're just like, it's dope.
Yeah, facts.
It did justice to the universe, and it's it is what it is.
Facts.
All right, well, let's move to who's the strongest Earthbender in history.
Earthbender. Oh my goodness. What's my man's name? My old guy.
Boomy.
Oh, yes, Boomy. Yo, Boomy gotta be the most coldest dude alive, yo. The coldest dude. Now, crazy enough, and people might call me he ain't an Avatar fan, but I forgot Aang grew up with Boomy.
Yeah. Well, as a kid.
Well, as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Right, as a kid. And crazy enough, watching the the live action, I'm like, wait a minute. So they was shit, like, and he survived 100 years basically.
Earthbenders figured out a fountain of youth. Like it became Boomy was the first thing we seen about it, but like mastering earthbending can help you live longer too, because that's why Toph is also so old and Korra. And Kyoshi was like 260 years old.
Kyoshi, boy.
Yeah, so like there ended up being a thing that, being that a certain type of master of earthbending, you figured out how to live long.
Thanks.
But yeah, Boomy is definitely that. It's between Boomy, Prime Toph, or a character named Yoon. And Yoon is in the Kyoshi series. Yoon was basically who Kyoshi ended up having to go against. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about Yoon because he's only in the comics. Okay. But he learned how to liquefy metal. Damn. Like that. Yeah, he's called the false avatar. So he was such a powerful earthbender, they thought he was the avatar when he was a kid. And so the story between Yoon and Kyoshi was actually a servant of him. Yeah. Like she was because Kyoshi was homeless. So she got brought in. I can't think of the airbinder's name, but he was basically the team avatar of Kuruk, who was the water bender his girl's face got stolen by Ko.
Facts.
So Kuruk dies young, and his team avatar felt so bad they just took it upon themselves to find the next avatar. Yeah. And they find Yoon, and they think he's the avatar. Right. And then Kyoshi is this homeless girl. They brought her in. She was, like I said, she was a servant. Her and Yoon kind of became a love interest. Yeah. And then she ended up saying something that the airbender, I can't think of his name, but he knew from the moment she said that she was the avatar. Because only Kirk used to say that. Fact. So then what ended up happening is now it was who's the avatar? So they took them to the spirit. The spirit's going to tell them who the avatar is, but he's going to take the other person with him. Shit. So he ends up saying Kyoshi's the avatar, takes Yoon. Yoon's gone, but Kyoshi and Yoon love each other though. Right. Yoon in the spirit world ends up actually eating this spirit. Damn. And coming back to the physical world different. Right. He kind of got spirit energy in him, and he's already a powerful earthbender. Wow. And he's the false avatar. That's why Kyoshi needs a series, and then Kyoshi ends up having to kill him though.
We need an Avatar Kyoshi series ASAP. Yeah. Hey, put it together.
Kyoshi was gangbanging in hers.
Put it out.
Kyoshi was the first Avatar using it for crime.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and I'm telling you, Kyoshi's story is different. When they took Yoon, she was tripping. So she went and got a gang to get vengeance. It wasn't. There was no world to say. She just wanted to kill.
She was gangbanging.
Yeah, she was gangbanging. And they eventually started the Dai Li and everything.
Yo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Kyoshi was in the streets with it.
Okay.
Her whole team avatar was criminals. Her parents' old gang. Wait. Yo, Kyoshi's was different, bro. A lot of people don't know her story. Because her parents was criminals, and then they gave her up as a kid. And her mom was actually an airbender. Yeah. And then all the stuff that she did, she lost her bending. So she would just use fans. And that's where the Kyoshi warriors with the fans. That's where all that came from. Yeah.
Okay.
I know that story, man.
Damn. Yeah, I need to get up on that
Kyoshi,
story.
I just got that story this year, though, so I ain't gonna act like I just had to dive into these. I got into an Avatar mode. I was like, let me dive into some books versions of it. Let me get to these other stories. So yeah, the Kyoshi story is called.
That's crazy.
Who's the most powerful airbender in history?
Airbender in history. Shit.
There's only one right answer.
I'm going with Aang.
Well, no avatars.
Oh, no.
That's why we're only talking about like just the people who are the master of that element.
Yeah. No avatars. Oh my God. Well, I would have to say his teacher. And why can I?
Monk Gyatso.
There you go.
That's the right answer.
There you go.
That's the right answer.
That's
did your thing.
Yeah, that's the only person that I could honestly think of who embodied, the actual. Honestly, wind itself on air itself.
They did him dirty on the Netflix show, but in the cartoon when we see him, he's sitting dead over 16 bodies.
Yes,
a firebender took 16 firebenders to take him out, and we're talking about like amped up Sozin's comets.
I mean,
benders.
Dog.
Yeah.
So it's like,
what if they wasn't? What if for one he was 30 years old? We're talking about the man was like 90.
facts.
What if he was 30?
Oh.
And what if there wasn't a comment?
Solo.
Yeah.
Solo type.
It'd have been different.
But again, that's why I don't fuck with the live action.
I don't like how they did him in live action.
They did my man's dirty. So I'm like, yo, are we really gonna sit here and act like mans did not just put at least,
Sousa just showed up and blew him down.
Like, just blew it.
Come on, bro.
With one blast? Like, come on, bro.
He was supposed to die. We know that.
Yeah, we know that.
But Sousa was supposed to leave with scars. He was supposed to be like, man, he was different.
Shit. Like,
yeah, he wasn't supposed to just walk up and just walk him down like that.
Avatar killed him for real. Like, did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Like,
he was supposed to be shocked that he couldn't just overpower him. That's what it was supposed to be.
My man hit him with a simple, just a.
The man, he was gone.
All right. We'll go with that.
Yeah, they did him dirty.
I guess I'll keep giving this thing a try. Like I said, couldn't get past episode 5, so it is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is. I got a question for you though.
Let me know.
Check this out. So we already know, team avatars, things of that nature, right? For one, you educated me on, even Avatar Kyoshi's Goon Squad.
Yeah.
Now let's see. Who got the best squad or best team avatar? Aang or Korra?
It's Aang and it's not even close.
Damn, yeah.
And I was debating somebody about that literally a couple of days ago. It's not even close.
Yeah.
Like Aang's team avatar, they are all prodigies of something.
Facts.
They're all arguably the best at it. Like I said, Katara is the greatest waterbender of her time.
Yeah.
Top
5.
For her age, she's the greatest earthbender of her time. She couldn't
in metal.
Yeah, she couldn't beat Boomy as a kid.
Yeah.
They fought in the comics. She couldn't beat him as a kid, but she didn't lose either though.
Facts.
But she's in that conversation of the GOAT conversation. Sokka, taught by the greatest swordsman in the world.
Facts.
Battle IQ is out of the roof, and embodied the sword, that weapon. Zuko also same thing. Like their lineage of firebenders, they're just stronger.
Yeah.
Mako, he's a great firebender, but he don't want it with Zuko.
Not at all.
Bolin, you just don't belong here.
Bolin the goofy. He the
Bolin,
goofy.
this dude was telling me that he told me that Bolin would beat Toph in a one-on-one fight.
Because how? Because why?
Because I said, bro, the moment his foot starts to lift off the ground, she already hit him.
He's done.
Her reaction time is way too fast for Bolin.
And he's scared.
He's scary.
He's scary.
He knows better.
He facts.
He knows better.
For a fact he ain't like that.
Yeah, and like I said, Bolin is I told him, I said, do you know who Derek Fisher is? Or I said, that's Bolin. We're not saying Bolin that Fisher ain't hit the shots when he was supposed to hit the shots.
Toph is AI.
Toph is AI. Stop playing. He does what he's supposed to do. Bolin is Derek Fisher.
Fact.
He's not Kobe. Yeah. Stop it. He's not. He has nothing for Toph.
At all. And
yeah.
Now, here's where I get, a little bit dicey.
Okay.
Aang is Aang, get it. But Korra can hang with Aang a little bit.
Korra could definitely hang with Aang, but
she ain't whooping his ass.
If we're talking about kid Aang, I still would say Aang. But if we're talking about adult Aang, like Aang that's 20 years old, I don't think Prime Korra could beat Prime Aang. I don't think so.
Yeah, because even in that flashback, in the, what I'm saying, in Korra's series, I'm like, damn, Aang look.
Yeah, he was different.
Goonie.
Yeah,
he was Goonie.
And I look at it like, when it comes to waterbending, that's gonna go to Korra.
Yes.
Korra has that element better than Aang does.
Yes.
Earthbending could go either way, but I could still possibly give it to Korra. Mm-hmm. I feel like, Aang was fighting Prime Toph. Korra wasn't fighting Earthbenders that different.
Yeah.
But when it comes to wind, air, that's 100% Aang. And when it comes to fire, that's Aang. When Aang learned from not only Zuko, from the Sun Warriors and all that, he has those two on his side. She has those two. Facts. But I think when it comes to battle IQ, it's still Aang. But I think she was just naturally a more gifted bender. But
I thought she's a more gifted fighter
as
well.
Yeah.
Because even
naturally
bending, like Aang, I'm not calling him soft, but he's like Superman, And when I say
he holds back.
Yes.
He holds back.
Yes, and the qualities that he preserves of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even, he could have killed, Ozai. He
could have killed him early in the fight, too.
Early.
He had the lightning on him, and he turned it because he just couldn't do it. Yeah.
Facts. So
and that's an amped up Ozai.
So it's like, I get it. A hand-to-hand combat, though, you know what I'm saying? Of course, mixed with the elements, it will go either way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I should like I said, I just feel like she's a better fighter.
She's capable of beating him.
She's a better fighter.
But I would say if I was bet my life on it,
I'm going Aang.
I'm going with Aang. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm going Aang. I'm going Aang. I'm going Aang.
Go with Aang.
Because honestly, can't he? Well, he can redirect lightning. I mean, he can't, bend it or
She don't shoot lightning though, so I don't even.
That's facts.
She metal bend though. She's the only out. She can metal bend and she can spirit bend.
But where was I going? Oh shit. Okay, so because she metal bends and can spirit bend, could that actually give her some type of leg up?
Possibly, yeah.
When it comes to that situation.
Possibly, I would say though, adult Aang has been fighting Toph's metal bending. So I would say he has experience against it though. But of course, it could give her a leg up. Wow. Spirit bending, I don't see. That's kind of against spirits. It's nothing that's not gonna really do anything to Aang. You know what I mean? But
well, she might call Rava up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pull Rava out of body type stuff.
Oh God.
But yeah, I think metal bending does give her an advantage for sure.
Yeah, because
he doesn't metal bend, but he has experience against the best metal bender
in the world.
Yeah, so there's that. You know what I mean?
Okay. But I just don't feel like it would be a total wash.
Nah, for sure not. No way.
Everybody else washed.
Yeah, washed. It's not even close.
Big wash. Like I can't. And whoever said Bolin can even take Toph, like
you're not even in that conversation. Bolin is not even a top 5 earthbender to me. I'm put Toph over him.
I'm about to say
Yoon, who I was talking about in the Kyoshi series, both of Toph's children. I'm putting, and I don't remember his name, but he was with Zahir. The first
boy,
yeah.
Yeah.
If he was
psycho,
if they went against each other and they was both prepared, I still would put him over Bolin. I give Bolin like 7.
I was gonna say even 10. Like but that's how soft and scary he is. Even when they were. When they in Korra series, you know what I'm saying, when they were taking Korra, Zahir and his gang, like it was a lot for him to even, focus
just survive.
Yeah. It's like, bro, what kind of earthbender are you? Because they fierce.
Yeah.
They fierce. So it's just like, I feel like he's been playing too much what's that game they be the
pro bending.
The pro bending. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just one of them pro bending fools, dog. So it is what
he's
it
not
is.
You're not in that 1% like that.
Facts.
Team Avatar for Aang.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
But nah, man, I mean,
what we got next? What we got next? So about to say for Avatar wise, there's it.
You got any questions for me? Huh?
Shit, honestly though, this ain't even on no Avatar type situation, So I want to take it back to Marvel real quick. Just real quick. 2 questions actually. One, you feel like Marvel falling off?
Falling off, I mean, is a strong word. You know what I mean? Like it's never gonna go away.
Yeah.
But that golden age of everybody Marvel being able to do whatever they want and everyone's gonna pay to see it, that's over. They definitely gotta break down and rebuild. For sure. They've done too many things that people don't like, and now they gotta get back to the core fans and start over. It's time to start over. I think Deadpool and Wolverine though could do it if it's good.
That's going to be the start.
And they've been canceling a lot of stuff that they can perceive as unnecessary.
They better not cancel Blade. I know that guy.
Blade potentially could be canceled.
Don't say that. Don't put that energy. Don't put that black magic over here.
It's not gonna be canceled because it won't do well. It will do well. They just been having a lot of problems. Like Blade, keeps getting pushed back. I think they said they don't really like the script still.
I don't blame them. But okay, let me ask you this: if you was Mahershala Ali, right? And you
got a high bar to set.
I'm saying, because essentially Blade is what set all this off.
Yeah, you got a high bar, and you got to reach that bar. You don't want to be the dude that messed up Blade.
And shout out to Wesley, because Wesley is Blade. That man is Blade. If I saw anybody else, I'm like, I don't know who you are. But at least I feel like
he's the perfect person of this era to carry that on.
Perfect. And I feel like if y'all are rushing this script, like I can wait.
Yeah.
I can wait.
Yeah.
It took us 10 years for Infinity Saga.
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah.
10 plus?
Mm-hmm.
10 years. So I can wait another, 2 or 3, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Now, which leads me to my next thing, just about waiting and, about execution. How you feel about this Fantastic Four cast? Oh shit.
I don't care for it.
Really?
You know, I don't care. I'm not a Fantastic Four fan. I don't really, it got Silver Surfer, it got Doom and all that. That's great. I'm watching it for that.
Yeah.
I love Pedro Pascal.
Yes.
I think he's the best thing of that cast, but the other three, we'll see.
Really? You never seen The Bear?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so let me tell you something. So The Bear, is basically about, or I don't know if you, like I said, have you ever heard of it at all? Like,
I know nothing about it.
Cool. So The Bear is basically about this cat who, have you ever seen Shameless?
Yeah.
Okay, main character is Shameless, Lip.
Mm-hmm.
They takes over his brother's restaurant. He's a high-end chef, whatever the case may be. It's almost like a family-style restaurant type situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guy who's playing the thing, he is in this show. He's like basically cousin to Lip. And when I tell you the man's acting skills is just, mwah!
Yeah, see, but that's the thing is, I'm not saying they're going to be good or bad. I don't know them.
Okay.
So that's why it's just more, we'll see.
But that's to just kind of go back to your point of revamping and revitalizing. I feel like this
it might be what they need.
Perfect cast as far as a revamp of the Fantastic Four. Even though I actually like,
I like the originals.
Yeah, the Chris.
They weren't amazing.
Yeah, they weren't
but
amazing.
They were entertaining.
Jessica Alba boys.
Yeah, that's Jessica Alba. Shout out to Jessica Alba. Man.
Shout out to Jessica Alba. Lord Jesus. I hope she comes back in Secret Wars. But anyway, that would be fire. But as far as just this Fantastic Four, I have a lot of hope. On top of that, of course, Kevin Feige is doing his thing. He's patient. He's been a little overzealous lately, but patient nonetheless. So
they could bring it back. They just gotta focus more on the quality over the quantity, and that's just what it is.
I feel like Deadpool 3, X-Men 97, and Fantastic Four is going to put us back on track.
We're in a good space right now, moving forward.
Now are we just done with Kang the Conqueror since we're on the case?
I think they're saying that he might still be that. I'm seeing mixed stuff on it,
or the storyline rather.
I think they said for Avengers 5, it's still gonna have Kang. But I don't think they're going to go as deep as they were into Kang. So I don't know yet. It's been very different things. At one point I seen he was done, and now he's not done. I don't know.
Who would you rather see as far as story arc villain wise? The big bad of sorts.
In the Marvel that we haven't seen, Galactus. They didn't do him right in the Fantastic Four.
Hell no,
yeah,
Galactus. He's just a big cloud.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
He's a big thing.
So if Fantastic Four does that right, I'm excited about that.
Here, I kind of really want to see God King Doom.
That'd be dope too.
I want to see God King Doom. I feel like we are overdue for that type of carnage and that type of villainy. Galactus. That's just a whole different type of situation, but I feel like we are now overdue for this type of villain, just for the simple fact of, you have someone who's, in a way, better than a lot of shit that we have seen villain-wise.
Yeah.
When it comes to manipulation and when it comes to even, OP of power, you feel me? Like Galactus, I could live without it.
Yeah, I can
live without it.
It's coming regardless.
It's coming.
Hopefully it's right.
It's coming. You know what I'm saying? Just with this whole mutant saga and shit, I don't know. But bring me God King Doom. Bring me World. That's all I want. And stop nerfing Hulk.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just want Hulk to come back correctly.
Oh, you see World War Hulk coming? Apparently.
I didn't see that.
It's a rumor. World War Hulk is in the making.
We'll see.
We gonna see. We gonna find out.
But yeah, that's all for me, man. I am Brent Trey Sands, the writer and the creator of the Impound universe. My brother say outro.
One time for the one time, man. It's your boy iamkhryanshank. We are out of here, man. Y'all stay tuned for the next.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Visit impoundcomics.com. Thank you for watching another video by Impound Comics. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.